Hello, yogis. Join me for this very short, slow, but deep stretch yoga. We're just going to bring some warmth and length into your body. And when you're ready, I want you to come to a comfortable seated position. You can have your shins crossed or the legs extended, whichever you find comfortable. Closing your eyes, find a comfortable position for your arms. And on your inhale, I want you to expand into the ribs. Keep the shoulders down. Just think about opening up the chest with your breath. And then exhale deeply when you're ready. Inhaling to expand. You can actually feel your lower side ribs open up a bit more with your breath. And then exhaling to release. We're just going to stay still for a moment, just settling into our bodies. Just bringing our attention inward. And when you're ready with your eyes closed, I want you to bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. Take a sharp inhale through your nose. Now hold the breath. Relax your shoulders as you hold your breath. Now exhale deeply. Gently open the eyes. Now take the right hand behind you, lift the chest, and take the left hand to that right knee and gently twist to the right side of the room. We're twisting from the navel here. The shoulders are relaxed, the neck is long, and you're breathing naturally into your belly. Now come forward, take the left hand behind you, lift the chest, then the right hand comes to the left knee, gently twisting to the left side of the room. Shoulders relaxed, neck is long. Lifting from the ribs. Now come forward, and we're going to move into tabletop. And I want you to bring your shoulders directly above your wrists. And on your next inhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the head, arching the spine, lifting the sternum towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, you round the spine, tuck the chin in towards the chest, push the ground away from you. Really reach the spine towards the ceiling. And then inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, lifting the sternum. Exhale, round the spine, push the ground away from you. The chin comes in towards the chest. Inhale to drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round and contract. Inhale, extend, lift the chest. Drop the belly. Exhale, round, tuck the chin in towards the chest, push the ground away from you. Now gently release the spine. I want you to extend the left leg back and the right hand forward. Pull the navel in, round the upper back very slightly, and then lift off the ground. Gazing at the top edge of your mat, squeeze the glutes, pull the navel in. Make sure you're not arching your back here. Stay long. Now release both of them down. For the other side, extend the right leg and the left arm forward. Exhale, lift. Pull the navel in. Do not arch the back here. Stay tight and stay long. Now gently release the hands down. Now I want you to come to kneeling and extend the right leg out and beside you. Put the right hand on the right thigh. Inhale to extend the left arm towards the ceiling. And exhale, lean down towards the right side. I want you to rotate your chest open towards the ceiling. Pull the navel in. Keep reaching up and over. Enjoy the stretch in the left side of your ribs. Now gently release. We're going to come onto the other side. I'm going to turn to slightly face you so you can see what I'm doing. Extend the left leg long. Plant the left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm towards the ceiling. And exhale, lean down towards the left. Keep the belly tight. Belly stays in. Chest is open towards the ceiling. The navel staying in towards the spine. Reaching the right arm out. And release. Coming back into tabletop. I want you to tuck the toes under and push back into your downward facing dog. I want you to reach the heels down towards the mat, widen the fingertips, and I'm pushing myself towards my thighs. Now from here, I want you to bend the knees, sink the hips low in towards the heels, then straighten the legs. Bend the knees and straighten the legs. Bend and straighten. One more. Bend the knees, pull the navel in, and straighten. Now lift your head and come to the front of your mat, coming into a halfway lift. So here the spine is long, we're not rounding. Release the spine, release the upper body. Take the left hand to the right shin. Bend the left knee, right leg is straight. Inhale, extend the right arm towards the ceiling. Keep your chest open. Deep breath. If you want to deepen it, lower that left arm even more. Now exhale, come down, taking that right hand to the left foot now, or shin. Bend the right knee and inhale, extend the left arm towards the ceiling. Your chest is open. Now release all the way down. Inhaling to come all the way up. Bring the arms overhead, gazing towards the thumbs. Exhale, release your arms down. Good. I want you to try to evenly distribute your weight between both feet. And then the next inhale, we lift the arms overhead. Exhale, we fold into a full forward bend. Inhale into a halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the hands down, step back into your high plank. I want you to send the hips forward, lean forward over your wrists, shoulders over the wrists, lower the knees, lower the chest down. Keep the elbows where they are. Sorry, keep the palms where they are under the shoulders. Bring the elbows in, hugging the ribs, and lift into cobra. Now come lower again. Widen the palms a bit more, so walk them out just a bit beyond being under the shoulders. And again, lift the chest. Squeezing the glutes. The sternum is reaching towards the ceiling. Now come lower again. And I want you to walk the palms a little bit wider than under the shoulders, coming onto your fingertips or staying on your palms. Now, I want you to pull the navel in, squeeze the glutes. And what we're going to do is lift first on your exhale. And from here, press into your palms. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the sternum, rotate the elbows forward, squeezing the glutes. Lift, 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 and exhale down. So you see how my arms are still wide. If the fingertips are too much, come onto the palms. Find what works. And again, exhale halfway first. Inhale, extend, lift the chest, lifting out of your hips. 4, 3, strong arms. 2, 1. Now release. Bring the palms under the shoulders. Send the hips back. Come into your downward facing dog. Now we're going to walk the feet forward again. Come into another halfway lift. Then a full forward bend. Inhaling to come all the way up. Bring the arms overhead, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, release everything down. Sorry, give me a moment. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Bend the knees, plant the hands down. We're going to step that right leg back. The toes are still pointed forward. And very slowly, I want you to come into your high lunge. It's a little bit wobbly. Be gentle with yourself. Front knee is bent. Back knee is straight. Back heel is pointing down towards the ground. Now from here, you're going to turn the back toes to face the long edge of the mat and move into your warrior two with the left arm in front, right hand behind you. And we're gazing in the direction of our left fingertips now. And I want you to bend the front knee as deep as your body will allow. Hold. Strong legs. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Take the right arm to the lower back and reach behind you for reverse warrior. Lifting your chest. Keep the front knee bent for an extra extension. Now come forward. I want you to plant the left palm beside the left foot. Front knee is bent, shoulder and knee hugging. I want you to rotate that chest open and extend the right arm in extended side angle. So it's not towards the ceiling, pointed overhead. Here, bring that right arm towards the ceiling and see how much you can straighten that front leg coming into the triangle pose. Let's see how that feels. If you're comfortable, lift your toes off the ground. And if the back of your knees are feeling especially sensitive, I want you to bend the knees slightly. It should not be excruciating. Good. From here, we're going to bring the right palm down, twist our bodies to face the left side, and extend the left arm towards the ceiling. The front leg is still straight. And if you're comfortable, lift the toes again. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward. Plant the left arm down. Turn the back toes forward. Front knee is bent this time. Now lower that back knee. And on the inhale, I want you to lift the arms overhead. On the exhale, plant the hands down, balancing your weight on your right palm. Inhale to extend that left arm forward. And on the exhale, I want you to send the hips back, straighten the front leg, and just take that left arm all the way back. What we're doing here is getting into the left hamstring. Inhale, sink forward into your hip, extend the left arm forward. Exhale, send the hips back, straighten that front leg, sink as deep as you can towards the thigh, the shin. Take the left arm all the way back. Inhale, sink forward again. Exhale, send the hips back, straighten the front leg, go as low as you can. Inhale, sink forward into your left hip. Make sure you're really pressing the hip into the ground. Exhale, send the hips back, straighten the front leg. Inhale, sink. Exhale, extend. Now keep everything fixed. Don't move anything. Just lower the left arm down. Make sure we're still moving as deep as we can into that left leg. And hold here for 5, 4. Soften the forehead down. 3, 2, 1. Sink forward into that left hip. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. And I want you to hop forward. Place both hands in front of your left leg and lift that right leg as high as you can. And hold here. 5. If you're feeling super strong, bring the hands off the ground into your chest, into prayer, and keep holding. 3. Pull the navel in. 2. Just find what works. 1. Now gently return that right leg. And I want you to widen the legs up more than hip distance apart. And from here, we're going to sink low into our yoga squats. Lift the chest. Press into the knees with the elbows to expand the chest forward. Even if your yoga squat is still this high, that's fine. Find what works for you. Keep the chest lifted. Good. Now straighten the legs. Heel toe the feet back together. Come into a halfway lift. And then fold into a full forward bend. Inhaling to come all the way up. Bring the arms overhead, gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, lower the arms down. Good job, we're already halfway there. We're halfway there. We're gonna do the second half now. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, fold into a full forward bend. Inhale to a halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the hands down. This time the left leg is gonna go back. Toes are still facing forward. Front knee is bent. Gently come into your high lunge. Front knee is bent, back knee is straight. Back heel is pointing down. Stay strong. Pull the navel in. Go as deep as you can. Now turn the back toes to face the long edge of the mat. Back toes are flat. Extend the right arm in front of you. Left hand goes behind you. Good. Deep breaths. Warrior two. Gazing over the front thighs. Now go as deep as you can into that front knee. Strong legs. Take the left arm to the lower back. Reach behind you for reverse warrior. Front knee still bent. Come forward. Place the right hand inside, beside the right foot. Right shoulder and right knee are hugging. Rotate the chest open. Extend the left arm overhead for extended side angle. Remember, it's not towards the ceiling. It's angled. Good. Breathe. Now point that left arm towards the ceiling. See how much you can straighten the right leg. Remember, at the back of the knee, screaming, bend the knee slightly. If you're comfortable here, lift your right toes off the ground. Keep lifting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring that left arm to the ground. Twist your chest open to the right and extend the right arm towards the ceiling. Remember what you should do with the back of the knee. Anytime it hurts, bend the knee slightly. If you're comfortable here, lift the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward. Turn the back toes forward. Lower the back knee. Inhale, extend the arms overhead. See how I'm sinking. Exhale, come all the way down. Balancing on the left arm now. Inhale, extend the right arm. Exhale, send the hips back, straighten that front leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, sink into that front leg. Exhale, straighten the front leg, sink low. Inhale, make sure you maintain the contact with the belly and the thigh as you move. Keep moving, don't worry, I'm with you. I'll let you know when we're done. Keep moving at your own pace, sink low. Exhale, straighten. And we have one more. Inhale, sink. Then exhale, straighten. Hold here. From here, we're going to maintain everything. Don't move anything. Just lower the right arm down. Soften the forehead. And just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sink forward. And from here, we're going to lift the back knee. I want you to hop forward a little. Place both hands in front of your mat, so just in front of your foot, wherever you are, and lift the left leg. Lift the left leg. Squeezing. Lift. And if you're comfortable, I want you to bring the arms off the ground. Bring the palms towards your chest in prayer. Keep lifting. 4. Just find where you are. 3, 2, 1. Lower that left leg down beside the right one. I want you to widen the feet a little more than hip distance apart and sink into your yoga squat. One more time. Remember, find whatever depth you have. Press the elbows in towards the knees to lift the chest forward. Good. Now straighten the legs. Heel toe the feet back together. Come into a half forward bend. And then a full forward bend. Inhaling to come all the way up. Bring the arms overhead. And exhale, release the arms down. Now we're just going to come to finish off with our back. So come onto your chest. Don't worry guys, we're almost done. We get a big break soon. I want you to bend the knees and grab hold of the ankles if those are accessible to you. If you need to use a strap or a scarf, please do. Now it's tempting for the feet to open out to the side. I want you to keep them centered. And from here, on your next inhale, we lift. Push the feet into our palms. And release. Keep holding the feet. We have one more. Remember, feet towards each other. And again, on your next inhale, lift. And then release. Release the legs. Bring the palms under the shoulders. Lift yourself. And from here, widen the knees. Bring the big toes to touch. Sit back in. Send the hips back in towards your heels. Walk the hands forward and bring the forehead to the mat. Good. And if the space between your knees is particularly intense for you, I want you to shorten the distance so you can enjoy the pose. If you need to put a pillow under your forehead, please do. Just allow yourself to restore for a moment. Good. Now lift your head and let's come to lie on our back so we can release our spine. I want you to come all the way flat onto your back. Straighten both legs out in front of you. And from here, you're going to lift the left knee into your chest, hug it into your chest. Release the left arm down, let it rest beside you. And use the right hand to pull it towards the ground. I don't know if you can hear my spine cracking. Now, if your knee is not coming all the way to the ground, that's fine. You can put a pillow or a cushion under it. So you can just allow your arms and your waist rest. I don't want you lifting anything or staying active through the upper body. I want your shoulders relaxed. The side of your waist is relaxed too. Now roll onto your back. We're going to move on to the other side. We're going to hug the right knee into our chest now. Relax the right arm by the side and use the left hand to pull that right knee to the ground beside us. I'm really cracking my entire body in this pose today. And remember, if the knee doesn't come down, I don't want you to force it. Put a pillow or a cushion. This is literally the parts of class that we're supposed to be unwinding. So find a way to make it easier for yourself where we're not doing labor. Now gently come back onto your back. Straighten both legs out in front of you. If you'd like, you can take the inner thigh stretch with me, and that goes bringing your knees up where your feet are on the ground. So my knees and my legs are hugging each other. And from here, I just widen the knees and let the bottom of the feet expand. So the bottom of my feet, the outside edge of both my feet are touching. My feet are open. And just enjoy the inner thigh stretch. And remember, if that feels overwhelming, you can just straighten your legs. You don't have to take the stretch with me. And from here, with your eyes closed, I want you to soften the space between your brows. Soften your cheeks and your jawline. bringing your awareness to the back of your neck, letting the shoulders go heavy, letting the stomach muscles soften, thinking about the thighs and the shins. And if you're inside the inner thigh stretch with me, I want you to remember you can always straighten them at any point if they get overwhelming. Now from here, with your eyes closed, I just want you to quickly take a sharp inhale through your nose. And then exhale. That's how I want you to allow your body to become heavier with each exhale. Allowing the bones in the body to just soften and sink. Inviting some quiet for a few moments. And even when we round up this class, if you were enjoying this particularly, I want you to stay in it for as long as you can. Just breathing. Now I'm going to gently straighten my legs. And I want you to, so we're not going to sit up straight. We're just going to roll onto our side, any side. If you're enjoying the Shavasana, you can stay on your back a little longer. Just rolling onto our side to come up into a comfortable seated position. You can sit anyhow you would like and keep your eyes closed. Now bring your awareness for the last time to the space between your brows and take a sharp inhale through your nose. Hold the breath. Now exhale. Gently opening your eyes. Namaste, yogi.